It's busier now that... Take a look. The East Empire pendants are scattered all over, so leave no stone.
Alright, let's see if we can kill the Shock Dragon Priest. I've prepared everything, I think. It should be doable, but let's see. We have 233 bolts. Okay, maybe I'm already overdone, but...
I said to leave. Who in the blazes are you? Why should I tell you? But it killed my Grecian. I found it. The East Empire. It is. Times my end. I do.
Also,
Here's
this is an
everything I
ebony.
have. The letter, the key.
This is an ebony mine too, so...
Mine can be treacherous.
Oh, never mind. The mine is depleted. Unfortunately, the easy path here is to kill them all. I could go past them, but without the way to go invisible for a long time, it's a bit of a gamble. I don't want to get caught in the middle, so... we can get rid of the enemies. And I'm kind of curious about the Dragon Priest. I am ready. I even have poisons and everything, and we do a ton of damage compared to before. It's not him. We trap every time. Oh. That wasn't... Curious though, I wonder how he saw me. Maybe the noise? I'm not going to use the battle balls against those. They should not pose a threat. One shot the Stormatronak. Nice. Feels good. All right. Whew. So, here we are. On 7 we have invisibility, and I'm going to put on 5 the poisons. Pop it immediately. Then we need Bosmer blood there, the water, this, and what else? The damage, of course, and that's really it. I could pop some resistances just in case. We could pop the shock magic resistance just in case he sees me, to avoid being one shot. So, game is on. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, come on. You kidding me? Way to destroy my chances. Okay. Okay.
Leo, basta.
Okay, 3 shots, good. So I can get stronger than this. It's just this is just the current state of things, so this is good. This is very good. 3 shots. An enemy that is very resistant to our damage. Alright. This gives us the crafting boon. So now we need the notched pickaxe, and we officially have all the bonuses, all the crafting bonuses for to make the strongest crossbow in the game. I think we are good.
Told him to just hand it over, but did he listen? Oh no, he had to fight back.
What was that?
Let's wait. Don't want to take any risk here.
Is someone there?
Keep a sharp eye out.
What was that? What was that? Is someone there?
You're not supposed to be here.
Oh, come on. Happy?
Why you're leading Cretius on, I'll
You're
never
back.
understand.
Please, tell me. Now that I have it. Here. I'll bet he... Oh, very well.
Careful out there.
Here. Tell him I hope he drops the thing on his foot.
Find my pick. Tell you. Besides, that pickaxe hasn't done me any
Assisting the
good in
Redoran
years.
Guard with the ash
Maybe
spawn
you
attacks
could
has
escape
earned...
It's busy.
I am.
The Redoran Guard. Sir, and I appreciate your assistance.
I'm glad to lend a hand.
I would like to kill the Morakdong. I don't remember if they have something good. I think they have something good. I just don't remember. But where is the captain?
Losses in due time.
Where is the captain? Okay.
I'm sorry to bother you. Please, go speak to the second council as soon as possible.
I said that? After everything... The problem is, I don't... I'm afraid... I had... If he provides you any leads, check them out.
Come on in. Let me know if you need anything, or take a seat by the fire and I'll send someone over. Welcome to the wretch... or Zura... No. If you were to... Anytime, you can thank me if it works.
Regardless, the Moratong has some good ebony and glass weapons that we can smelt into ammunition if needed, so is that.
Forgive, since there aren't any Ulans left on... Now, if you'll excuse me,
Come on in. Let me know if you need anything, or take a seat by the fire and I'll send someone over.
Telesu. If you're wrong, here.
Let's go.
Hello? Who's there?
Years of planning.
I'll see you burn. Where are you? House Lala will have its revenge.
Alright, this is a house that we could use. Not a bad idea to use this as a house, actually. I mean, no! I had the key. Oh well. So the Dragonborn one is better, but the thing is, with Dragonborn arrows, we touch the cap, so I don't need. Well, I guess I don't know. I guess it could be better because it's multiplicative. I don't know how to test it, to be honest. Damage-wise, the Daedric one is stronger, and I like it more like how it looks. So that's why I'm using it. But it could be the Dragonborn is better. I don't know. Again, it's one of those things that it's very hard to test for me. Like, I don't know how to check. It is a separate multiplier. It is. I'm 100% sure it's a separate multiplier. We can make a Dragonborn crossbow, and for the sake of testing, we can test the difference between the two. Oh man, the Dragonborn crossbow looks so bad. And yeah.
Did you find any evidence? That all that remains now is. I'm going to see that you do.
It's a shame too, because the Dragonborn crossbow is very easy to make, way too easy to make. You need essentially to kill one dragon and that's it, right? Whereas the Daedric crossbow is much harder to make. You need the Daedra heart. So it would be nice if the Daedric weapons were stronger than anything else, but stronger in every aspect, not just in damage that then is dragged down by the lack of penetration. But yeah, here we are with what this is what we have. I will make a Dragonborn crossbow, and probably I guess Mirak and the Dragons is better, like if I have to guess. It's really not like this looks sick. This crossbow looks so good. It's one of my favorite models in the game for a weapon. But yeah, I don't know. I understand why the Dragonborn weapons are so stronger compared to the Daedric ones. That's one thing that I will never fully understand. For me, it should always be Daedric, very difficult to make, borderline impossible to make, but also the strongest weapon in the game, period. It should always be like that. And it doesn't feel like it is. I tried it. So the one I tried was really good. Like it's a bit bugged if you use Necro with that, so non-exploitable crossbows. And the thing is, without the Necro, it's way too easy to use a crossbow. But it was like in my test, I trusted this very assassin, the same thing, but without the enchanting. I cannot see them. I didn't think about this. Oh shit! I cannot see red. I cannot see the Moratong. The one inside, yes, but the one outside, no. So in my test, it was insanely strong. Also because there is a great synergy you can do with the bound crossbow. Anyway, in my test it was just insanely strong. Yeah, I saw him. It was there. In my test, it was insanely strong. The only reason to not use the bound crossbow is the same as the bound bow, is that you cannot temper them, and tempering is very strong in the game. But the thing is, because you can shoot it through material, right? That doesn't really matter that much, I seem.
Hello? Who's there?
I know I heard something.
You can play the similar to the Dragonborn. What you do is you do the Khajiit Khajiit bound bow, and then every bolt goes through no matter what, right? All the damage. So you do insane amount of damage like that. It's same as Dragonborn. You play Khajiit, you remove 10% of the armor of the enemy, then 75% the cap, and then ignore another 20% armor, right? So it doesn't matter how high the armor is of the enemy, you bypass most of it. It's super fun to play because from early on you already bypass armor, so even stronger characters they take a lot of damage. But then from my test, if you play the Khajiit, also you bypass the dragon armor. Like you can see how much damage you do compared to a Bosmer. It's so much more. Like the 50% more from Bosmer doesn't match the damage you do with Khajiit. That's a fun little build. I don't know. I'm playing for style here, because if I wasn't playing for style, I wouldn't use, for instance, Boetia's armor. So the Khajiit bound and bound weapons, they're all multiplied, right? So they're additional penetration on top of the maximum the cap you can get. Everything else, so perks, weapon, bolt, etc. Those. How is not seeing me? He wasn't seeing me, looking in my direction. Am I this invisible or it's a bug? Without our whisper, this is a bit more tricky than expected.
We're not alone.
Okay. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, what does the Moratong do? Ah, it's Keating.
I don't speak. Certainly, ma'am.
It depends how much armor they have, and that's the problem. In some instances, no. In other instances, yes, depending on the enemy. But then in some instances, it's really better to just have additional damage, right? But the thing is, it's like, it depends on the enemy you're fighting, which is what makes this hard in general to decide. And because you're not going to bring with you multiple crossbows, there isn't really a way to prepare for all the... Or maybe you should bring different... Like, there is a trick you can do that I guess it's one way to work around this. Like, if you go illusion at that level, you can get a spell allows you to understand how much armor rating the enemy has. And then you can decide what to use based on that. But to me it seems so dumb. No, Dragonborn. What Dragonborn? And maybe it's me, but like, I've tried to play like that, and what you do is you stop every 5 seconds and decide what to use. All good, thank you. How are you? So I think one good way to play the assassin is that you go around with a spell that allows you to understand how strong the enemy is. And then based on how much armor they have, you decide if it's worth having more penetration or not. But I don't think it's a fun way to play the game.
I always dreamt of being a pack mule.
Especially toward the end, it gets so boring to use that style of to play like that.
Oh, look.
That was a mistake. He's still alive. What a legend. No, he died. It was another one. Come on, I don't believe he was still alive. There is also another problem with the crossbow. The problem that if you're not too far away from the enemy, and I think it depends on the on your level of sneak. If you're not too far away from the enemy, you bypass 50% of the armor of the enemy, right? That's the second perk in sneak. Which, like at some point there is a diminishing return in reducing the armor of the enemy compared to just to do some damage, right? Like, I think we can agree on that. But it's really difficult to decide when that happens. Because again, it's difficult in general to understand, okay, is this too much armor pen? Okay, Kynes is 20%. Moraton gives us a dagger. Moraton gives dagger. It's the one that is bugged. I need to tell for goal.
I live to serve.
Okay. What about the armor? I never remembered this armor. What it does. I know it's disappointing. 50%. Okay, the boots are bad. The braces are only for one-handed. Cuirass is bad, and hood is 30% damage. Wow, it's more than Croz's. It's 5% more than Croz's specifically. Oh. What now? Do I use Croz's or give up some sneak?
I always dreamt of being a pack mule.
Anyway, that part is also difficult to understand. The one about the, in combat, are you bypassing armor thanks to the second perk in sneak? If yes, how much? Because it kind of dictates how you play. How you play. And I found it very difficult to understand that part, because in my opinion, if you already bypass 50% of the armor just using that perk, right, and then you bypass 75% of the armor thanks to your penetration, then having an additional 25% is not that impactful, right? Like, the more multipliers, the more elements of the multiplication you have, the less effective they are, especially the one with lower magnitude, right? So my opinion is that more damage is better, but I cannot. So that's why I did Eidric Bow, but I cannot prove it. It's just a feeling, and knowing how good I am with math is probably a very wrong feeling, because I'm really bad at math.
Well, what happened? What of the rare... To think... Wonderful. Simply wonderful. Councillor Morvain will be quite pleased when he hears about this. Follow me, and I'll take you to... Excuse me, Councillor Morvain. I have some wonderful news.
Adriel, I haven't seen a smile on your face like that in a long time.
This visitor has single-handedly dealt with a threat that could have ended your life. Vendel, Telesue, and Miri Severin weren't who they appeared to be. I'm afraid they were here to avenge Villa Ulen's death.
Vendel? But he's done so much for Raven Rock. How could this be possible?
They did it to gain...
Don't say that. It's not your fault, old friend. And you, step forward. What you've done for me, for all of Raven Rock, goes far beyond what I would have expected from a traveler to our town. For this, you have my deepest gratitude.
Alright. Done the Moratong. Done the Moratong, so shall we kill a couple of dragons here? We have all the bonuses to... Yeah, I mean... It's time to continue the main quest line and get the Notch Pickaxe. And that's the final update. At least on the weapon side. And we need to make the armor. But like, weapon side, that's the final upgrade. So. Oh, I never done this. Fair enough. By the way, my only other assassin using crossbow did kill Mirak using the Daedric crossbow, so it is definitely effective. What? Wait. Oh, I never went there. I never took the horn. I'm far behind with the quest. Alright. Did I just teleport to... Okay. For a second I thought it was going to teleport me on top of the ship. Anyway. I know some people... are very, very strong about the fact that the more penetration you have, the better in general. So I may be wrong on this. It just doesn't feel right to me. There is like... what? I think like 40 points of difference between crossbows, between the Dragonbone crossbow and the Daedric crossbow, which...
Send Ulfric my regards.
What? Which is a lot once you add, you know, the tempering and the sneak bonus and all this. So there is a massive difference in damage between the two. The Daedric does more damage, period. Has less penetration, but does more damage. So my bet is that I have enough penetration so that damage out damage the Dragonborn, but it's impossible to prove it. I mean, we can make both, and we can try to kill Mirak with both and see what's happening. So maybe this time I'll see, I'll finally understand if I'm wrong or right about this thing. It's a bit like Orc versus Khajiit for the melee one. RXV often says that the Khajiit is stronger than the Orc for... as an melee assassin because you bypass armor, right? And my take is that no, the 20% more damage from the Orc is stronger because you anyway naturally bypass most of the armor of the enemy. So yeah, you are resisted more, but not that much more. And I never been able to prove that though. Because how do you prove it? You need to go through the game with both and see at the end game if the Khajiit is really bad, does more damage or not with the same equipment. That's never going to happen. Once again, it doesn't help the fact that I have no idea how the map really works. Yeah, I wanted to do it. Just to make it clear, I wanted to do it. The thing is, every time I start playing and start testing, I'm like, okay, just play the game. Because like today, for instance, I had a very long day. I don't want to test stuff. I want to play the game. But yeah, I could try. I could have a look. I should probably at this point, given how much time I spent on these characters. It would be nice to have an answer once and for all. Like ideally, if I need to do a test like that, we need a very like somebody with a lot of heavy armor. A lot of armor, so no heavy armor.
Your miserable life.
But come on, look at this bad boy. How do you know? How can you want to replace? That was a complete random shot that I somehow hit because I got lucky. Yes, it's the same reason why you use Red Guard instead of Orc. So the bows are faster, and in some instances much faster than this. So the idea is you have more DPS. You do less damage per shot, but you have more DPS, right? The bows have less armor pen, but the reality is that by the end game, if you're smart, the pen doesn't matter because you can always make silver lined weapon bolts, and basically you have the maximum armor penetration ever. It's just that the crossbow is easier because 99% of the enemies you one-shot them, so with the crossbow, so yeah. But you can go, like I did this very character using the if you don't, probably you remember using the bound bow, and it was fine. We weren't doing that crazy damage. Like this one will do crazy damage, this one will do insane damage. We weren't doing crazy damage, but it didn't matter because, okay, like, it's still a lot of damage, and I just need to hit you more than once. The other reason is that, to be fully honest with you, the implementation of the crossbows from Bethesda sucks. Like, non-exploitable crossbows is bad in many ways. So sometimes your DPSs with the crossbows are just bad because of the, you know, how crossbows suck. So like, I don't know, using bows is just a way to play the game without even more bugs than usual. Like if you watch the full playthrough here, I had several times where the crossbow reloaded twice because it wasn't working properly, and you know you're slowed down when you do that. It's a whole heap of problems that you get from the just using the crossbow, and those are all problems that you have only with a crossbow, right? So may as well just you know. Play with the bow. All right. One of the reasons why we don't get, for instance, crossbows from 3bftweaks guys is that, from my understanding, from what Ghoul has said, is that like crossbows are so bugged that it's difficult to balance them. So you often have stuff that work only with bows. Not because the team doesn't like the crossbows, but because they're so buggy that this guy pretended they don't exist. That's one way to die. Yeah, exactly. Anyway, let's go kill a dragon in Khan's Grove. This is the first time we fight a dragon with Dragonbone. Crossbows. We're waiting for Alchemy 18 because it's the next big threshold of the build. We get more health, more stamina, and better potions. And then it's Alchemy 100 for the potion of marksman, because I think we can get 35% more damage, which, if you've seen the damage we do, it's huge. So that's going to be fun. I don't know how much I can push this character, but if we survive, I think it's going to be a very strong character by the end game. especially if you can self-enchant my own things. But we'll see about that, because I need to get the enchanting to 100. Wait, where is Argi? It's outside. Because ideally one thing I wanted to do, I wanted to self-enchant the Poeti armor. And I don't need to do any type of penetration. Really, any type of penetration, because I should be already a cap. So
You've retrieved.
what you do is you enchant maximum marksman damage. Right, you don't even need to do dual enchanting, because the goal is to go full in on the glass cannon, have only that damage, and basically have an armor that gives you an insane amount of additional damage. It is less strong than the mask plus the armor, the jailer, whatever it's called, armor. But it should be pretty strong too, right? It would be nice to see that, just to see how that goes, how that works. Because I know the combination dragon mask, like Crozies plus the armor, is super strong. I want to see if the self-enchanted one is also good. We should be.
Your training, Dragonborn. We would speak to you. Stand between us and prepare yourself. Few can withstand the unbridled voice of the Greybeard.
So,
but you are ready. Ringra crossis aran strundu.
Right now, none of the armor gives us penetration. Oh, one problem that I may have. I don't have muffle. I don't have enough muffle. I need to do the quest to get the 10% of muffle if I do that, because my armor is giving me 175% no muffle. We are at 11% above. Oh, I cannot do this.
Dovahkiin,
I need to use Crozies.
you have tasted the voice of the Greybeards and passed through unscathed.
Or the boots, probably the
Hrothgar
boots.
is open to you.
Probably the boots. Yeah. At least I've enchanted Boetia ritual one run. Yeah, it is very broken. Yeah, that was my idea. That was let's see how broken I can make it, or if it's broken at all. The problem is that I need also smithing and alchemy, because no matter how broken that is, smithing is a no-brainer, and alchemy gives you one of the strongest potions for marksman ever, for anything ever. Every time you play an assassin, you should always play the alchemist, because of the potions of fortify, marksman, or the only one is the mage that doesn't really fully benefit, although you benefit in other ways.
Come to Dragon's Reach, I understand. Of course. You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join the main.
I know. So, in order to enchant, I need to do 100 alchemy and then do 100 enchant, which I will get there for sure, because we are already at 100 with smithing, so we're not far away from getting 100 with alchemy, and then, you know, even just Dangar will give us 100 in enchanting.
Vegetables are disappointing, Carlotta.
I get them fresh from the farms daily, Nadim.
If you were getting them from my farm, they'd be twice as fresh.
What with the courier forgetting to come to join to appear?
I've been. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Letter for a friend. And this. Anyway. So right now our multiplier is 6.5. So I think we're going to be good even against Archon. The problem with Archon is that I don't know. Like, I need to try. So I need to enter that room, try to shoot him, and hope that he does enough damage to kill him in one shot. Because if he doesn't kill him in one shot, then I have an interesting challenge.
We need to talk. Follow me.
So the best way to play that is to just be fully prepared, maximum everything.
Now we can talk.
Yeah, I closed the door.
The Greybeard seem... I hope so, but you'll forgive me. You ready to hear... If you really are Dragonborn, that is. Before I tell... Can you do it? Good, and you'll have a chance to... Now something's... We're going to go there, and Kynes Grove. I need to get into...
Alright, I hope I don't die. Yeah, because this... The first time we redo a dragon like this. You know what?
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. I think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
I was hoping you'd say that.
Let's give him some more time.
It's been so much fun.
All right. Another thing I don't know what to do is how to enchant my weapon. I don't know if adding just irresistible damage makes any sense, or there is anything else that would synergize well with the build. The way I see it, there isn't anything that I can do to make it. There is any enchantment that makes sense, but who knows? We have the artifact mod from Ghoul, right? So, although I think I'll just make the stronger fortify range, like 200% magnitude fortify range with that. Alright, time to kill a dragon. Let's see. The other thing that I need to see how to do is this. 5% range damage, which again, it's huge. The stronger the weapon scales really well with the weapon, right? So that little treat is pretty strong for us. And I need to remember all these bonuses when I start... Invisibility on 7.
Salokunir, Zil Grotova Ursa, Slen Tid Paul.
That's how it should be. And again, this is without any other buff, right? Because we can add potions on top of that.
I always dreamt being a pack mule.
It's true, isn't it? You really... Go ahead. Whatever you want to... Not a... Damn it! Now that dragons are coming back, the Thalmor... Who else gains? Problem is that... Keep an eye on the sky.
Alright, let's go pay a visit to the... Oh, I didn't have the full damage. Because I still had the the alchemy ring. Okay, let's go to Solitude. We need to take the quest for Maffol. Where is One Eye? Did I miss something? Maybe it's too late.
Spare some... Lost my... Oh, you could? I sure would love to have it again. Could show you some of my old scouting trips.
Oh, it's the mage. Perfect. Wonderful. That mage is as good as that. Let's go. The other thing about bows is that one of the strongest bow in the game, and arguably the strongest range weapon in the game, is a heavy bow. Like the Black Bow of Fate, I think it's called, the one that you find in the Dwemer Ruins. And that one has the advantage that when you hit the enemy, that absorb the range damage or something like that. It's so broken if you use it. I need to do a build with like that. I was thinking heavy armor, heavy bow, vampire. Khajiit build would be fun to play. That bow is... You have to try to see how insane it can be. It doesn't sound crazy when you take it, but at 5% and everything, it's so good. Yeah, it also absorbs movement speed. Like, it's basically a black heavy bow that was built around not having the promise of a of an heavy bow. Like it's a bow that solves the problems with bows. Now, guys, you need to notice me. You don't need to ignore me. Come on. Oh, it's my cat. It's not the saber cat. I was wondering where the noise was coming from. I thought it was a saber cat sleeping around me. It's my cat. It's... My god. My cat is noisy. Come on, guys. Fight me. I'm killing you. Please. Fight me. Oh, this is so dumb. Can any of you attack me now? I've killed everything. No? Right. I don't want to use a... I don't want to use a key, but I have a feeling I don't have a choice. The game has decided for me. Alright. There is the glass crossbow in there. I don't need it and I don't need experience, but we could get inside and just get it for the sake of having it. Which is funny because nobody here uses crossbow, so why would they have a crossbow in the...
Shouldn't leave things around to trip over.
Whoever did this.
So like, I can kill them all and they're not going to react at all? It seems... Alright, how do I deal with that? He's inside the door. Okay. Got my answer.
But I need that money. I earned it. I have my own expenses, you know.
Silence! Do not presume, Gissa. You are most useful, but do not presume. We have other informants who are less offensive.
But no one else has brought you such valuable information, have they? And he's talked, hasn't he? He knows what he told me himself.
You'll get the rest of your money when we confirm his story. As a...
So he has talked. I knew it.
Everyone talks, in the end. Now, I have work to do. Leave me to it if ever you want to see the rest of your payment.
Can I could help him. He talked to me. He trusts me.
You'd like to come downstairs with me, is that it? Shall we loose his bonds and put you in a cell together? You can ask him anything you like and see how he answers.
No, I'll wait outside.
That would probably be best. Now, get out.
Rollendale. One day the shoe will be on the other foot.
Much light.
Listen up, spy. You fool. You don't...
They're routed! Fall back!
Is this glass or it was changed to working? Okay. Yeah, makes sense that it's dwarven. It's way too easy to get inside this place. Alright. No. We need to do this now. So, yeah. Let's go. Vampires? What are we dealing with? I'd say no. Just to do that. Ah. Okay. Well. You know what? She's here. Let's use. Man, Wolf School Cave would be so easy to do with this build. This is like the anti-mage build. The dagger build is also... What is that? What is that on the sky? What? What the hell? Freaking hell. Well, we encountered the vampire as I wanted. It's just maybe not the best moment to encounter a vampire. Shh. Why? Don't we have them more? So she's immortal, but I keep attacking her. Perfect. Let's
And so something's not. We may feed again today.
Is still alive? Okay. Oof. Is there a way for me to go up there, or I need to go around and get of all the places? The fun thing is I need to kill vampires because I need their meat, so it's not bad that we encounter them. It's just that for once that I take shot of me, we got them. Like I waited for them for quite some time. I wanted to kill more, and now that we got them, it's in the most unfortunate place. I will die on this hill. Daggerfall was right about climbing. You should have climbing because it's way too useful for this kind of builds. And also NPC should be able to stand on rocks. Nope. Oh, maybe yes. Okay. You stop. Wait, where is the dog? He followed me down. Of course he did. Yeah. All right. Yeah, okay. It's not great that the steeds can be still attacked, but better than them dying. To be honest, it's way too annoying when they die, because like they double as houses, right? Portable houses. So. Now we have a Come on. Okay. Alright. There we go. The only thing is that that's only 10%. We need more. I mean, technically we need one more because we will be without the mask and the boots. We are at the 1% movement. Yeah, I don't know if there is another way to decrease the noise. Maybe just less encumbrance, but there is no perk that gives you less encumbrance in evasion. I think it's not like heavy armor where every perk has that effect.
Spares. Look at it. That's real Nord craftsmanship.
176, right?
Let me show you an old trick I learned as
So
a scout. Makes it harder for the enemy to
176.
notice.
So maybe it is enough. 45 muffle. Oh, it's just muffle, no 45. So this is 100, 175, 185. So if I remove 175, we are at okay, minus 1%. I may be able to pull this off. Okay, okay. That's good. Let's talk with Delphine. Now, one thing that I could do that it would be really broken, but also very fun, is get to Skyrim Temple, start the Mirax quest line, get to the point where I can do the Skyrim quest and get the jailer armor, and then get that additional
I don't think you were followed. Come on, I have a
20
plan.
or
You made
30
it. Did you learn
sneak
any?
attack.
Really?
So
Figures
until I
the
have
problem.
my own armor, I
Obsessed
can
with it,
use
really.
that to
Nobody
kill
paid
everything.
much attention back. Just ask him where he was on the 30th.
There is a play we can do. I don't think we will have problems killing Dragon Priest at this point, especially with the poison and everything. So we could do that. And then once we have Enchanting 100, we make our own armor.
Someone there.
Yes. As stupid as it sounds, I'm really enjoying this Nightweaver band. Nightweaver power, sorry. It's fun. It's not strong by any means. It's not. You cannot rely on that, but it helps in some instances.
Go away. What?
Where it's
No,
you need a little bit of
how
visibility.
reassuring. You'd better come inside quickly now.
Dalmor agents have been seen in
The Ratway. This'll just take a moment. This one always sticks. There we go. Only a couple more. There we are. Come in, come in. Make that. Now, you? No. No one. Yes. But give me.
Never find me.
I know time is of the essence, but mustn't leave secrets for the Thalmor. There's one more I must bring. Well, I guess that's good enough. Let's be off.
Huh?
I mean, an alternative could be that I use Crozis and the Jailer Armor and I self-enchant the rest. Because I can make an artifact, like for instance Amulet, that gives me a ton of range damage. And then combined with the 20% from the armor, that would be super strong. It wouldn't be a full Boetie armor, but it would be an optimal build. Like one that does the maximum amount of damage. I don't know. I haven't thought about it yet. If I want to go full on self-enchanting or just use the... Because Crozis and the armor, those are really good. There's nothing you can do about that. 20% additional multiplier is
Delphine.
Huge.
It's good to... Well, then. You made it safe and sound. Good. Come on, another place we can talk. Orgnar, hold down the bar for me, will you?
Yeah, sure.
This way. Now then, I assume you know about...
Oh yes, Dragonbone. Indeed. Yes. Well, this changes everything, of course. There's no time to lose. We must locate. Let me show you. I know I had it here somewhere.
Esbern, what?
Give me just a moment. You see, right here, Skyhaven Temple. Constructed around one of the main Akaviri military. Not lost. That's
You know
where
what
we
he's
find.
So you think that Alduin's wall will tell us how to defeat him?
Be worried about the dragon. Do you have any other torch, Delphine? Do you want to illuminate? Do you want to stick one?
We'll meet up near Karthspire.
Then go.
What is it?
Okay, Delphine has cleared everything by herself. Oh no, when the dragon triggers, it should trigger regardless of where we enter.
Ha! Found you. I'm in a bit of trouble here. Are you sure this is the right way?
Lead on to Skyhaven Temple.
Okay, the dragon is not active. I have no idea what happened. But it's good, because it's super messy to fight the dragon here. And I genuinely don't want to fight him here.
Victory is yours!
Yo, 45 good potions. That's good. Finally, another one. I haven't found any enchanting. But we did find two submitting
must
good.
have something to do.
Yes, these are Akaviri symbols.
Whatever you did, it worked.
Come on, guys. Tell me about the blood.
Wonderful. Remarkably well preserved, too. Your blood, dragon.
If you need help drawing it's coming to life. We're here for Alderman's Wall, right?
Time to look around there. Let's see what's up ahead. Shaw's bones, here it is. Aldrin's Wall, so well preserved. I've never seen a finer example of early Second Era Kaviri sculpture.
Esbern, we need information, not a lecture on art history.
Yes. Let's see what we have. Look, here is Alduin. This panel goes back to the beginning of time, when Alduin and the dragon cult ruled over Skyrim. Here, the humans rebel. Isn't it amazing? Let me see if I can find the right panel. Ah, here it is. Alduin's defeat is the centerpiece of the wall. You see, here he's falling from the sky. The Nord Tongs, masters of the voice, are arrayed against him.
So does it show how they defeated him? Isn't that why we're here?
Patience, my dear. The Akaviri were not a straightforward people. Everything is couched in allegory and mythic symbolism. Yes. This here, coming from the mouths of the Nord heroes, this is the Akaviri symbol for shout, but there's no way to know what shout is meant.
You mean they used a shout to defeat Alduin? You're sure?
Oh, yes. Presumably something rather specific to dragons. Remember, this is where they recorded all...
You ever heard of such a thing? You're probably right. So what do you need?
Alright, if I get now to Alduin, I can get the notched... to Parthenax, I can get the notched pickaxe. And that's the last bonus to smithing, at least for weapons. I don't have the full bonus for armor, but I don't care about armor. It's not like having 10% more armor will help this build survive a bite from Alduin.
Wind, guide you. Where did you learn? Have you learned nothing? If the world is... No, not now. Not until you return to the path of wisdom. Dragonborn, Dova. For the decision we do not regret. Perhaps, in order to only Parthenax, he speaks to only those whose voice the strong can find. Path to Parthenax lies through this gate. I will show you how to open the way. Lock. Va. Core.
Need to go in order.
I will grant you my understanding of clear skies. This is your final gift from us, Dragonborn. Use it well. Clear skies will blow away the mist, but only for a time. The path to Parthenax is perilous.
Alright, let's go. Let's get this axe. Alright. Let's talk to Parkonats. Then not pickaxe. We don't do, of course. Are doing right now.
Who are you? It has been... Tell me. Not until introduction. By long tradition, the Elder speaks first. Hear my thum. Feel it in your bones. Match it if you are Dovahkiin. If not for Tinvak. Dovahkiin, you'll understand fire as the Dove do. Now, show me what you can do. What would you would know? Our hut, Drem. But why? Perhaps. Val. It was the. But which is what you could learn Dragon Rend from those creed. Look through.
There we go. All right. Whiterun, we get attacked here. I hope I have the food up and running. Only 1 minute. That may be another of my mistakes here. Let's hope.
Find them. Somebody help! Someone do something!
All right, we can officially go and get the armor. Ooh. All right, one moment here. There. Okay, let's make the final version
I always dreamt of being a pack mule.
of the crossbow. Maybe before doing that, let's make the Dragonbone crossbow. So I can test this. Yeah, I can make it, but I cannot refine it. I need one more Dragonbone. Again.
I live to serve.
Pick a dragon, we need to go and kill it. Which one? Who is the unfortunate target? Who's the unfortunate target? Those time dragons we could do? They're not much stronger, right?
I live to serve.
Alright. Before going to Mirak, let's we can always travel back here because we have the waypoint. So let's go and make the final version of the crossbows so that we know that we do the best damage possible. Let's go to Raven's Rock. Let's see how it looks like. I'm kind of curious at this point. Notch Pickaxe, Silver Blood family. So smithing plus 15. Okay. Alright. The potion is here.
Certainly. Butler's work.
Alright, make the Dragonborn crossbow. I need a Dwemer.
I was hoping you'd say that.
How do I not know? Okay.
Butler. I live to serve.
Please tell me that I can smart you. Man, otherwise I just... No, I cannot. Okay, look, I'm going to give myself a Dwemer ingot. It's not difficult to get a Dwemer ingot at this point, and I don't want to go and get it. I don't know. That's Dwarven. Okay. Let me apply the reinforced trait. Okay, let me double check that I can do everything. I cannot. Oh, because it's already at maximum. Never mind. And yeah, okay, good. So let's check it again. We have the Notch Pickaxe, Silver Blood family. So Notch is 5%, right? Yeah. And let's pop the potion. And then there is a 29 point of difference between the two. So I guess the Dragonborn is always stronger because 29 is not that much to justify not having the trait. Ah, I really wanted to use that. Yeah, there is no comparison here. It is separate multiplier, right? Yeah. But well, we use the Dragonborn one. I am very disappointed, but it is the stronger of the two.
I live to serve.
You have no idea how annoying I find that the Daedric weapons are not the strongest weapons in the game. I know it's stupid, but it feels bad, man.
A butler's work is that.
My bad. Okay, we lost that. Alright, so my damage is now 515. But we penetrate most of the armor of the foe. Well, all the armor of the foe.
He grows ever near to
Our eyes once were blinded.
Oslav, please, you must listen to me. Isra, can you hear me? You must leave this place. You there. I am afraid. We need to find a way into the temple.
After them, does he speak?
someone there. What was that?
Are you ready to help me? We should not. We should check his body.
Find them.
We must be careful in these ruins. Traps can be anywhere, and there will likely be many. Mira was trying to get out and protect himself. Poor souls, trapped in these cages. What tortures did they suffer at
I hate to have companions when I play this class. It's a very dumb way to die for no reason except the companion decides to do something really stupid, like here. If she wasn't with me, I wouldn't have any problem defeating these guys.
There's someone there.
That was a hit. What? Game. Ah, sure, that one went through. What's going on? Okay. The other thing that is mildly annoying is that because she hits them, they heal and they tend to use the surpassing potion, which makes them means we don't get their surpassing potions because they used it for her. And that is again so annoying. Yeah, I have no idea. If she wasn't fighting, I would get all the surpassing here. The other thing are the shouts, because they are visible, my companions are visible. They don't shout, but the issue is that they can hit me, not them. Yeah, no, it sucks. And now she's here, she can trigger a trap. Perfect.
I'm sorry, but you left me with no choice.
Yeah, I left you with no choice. How compassionate. Anyway, with Serana, I need to find a way when we are in Soul Cairn to not make her aggro all the enemies, because we need to selectively hit the enemies that make sense to hit, not randomly hit everything. Imagine the shouters shouting all together against this build, they could actually kill it just by using shouts. And the thing about Serana is that you cannot even tell her to not come with you. There are quests where she just follows you blindly, so there is no way to avoid her triggering the enemy. Not even the skeletons? Well...
I had heard Mirak had turned against the dragon. Remains in such a manner as this. Something feels wrong. Brace yourself.
And the other problem is that sometimes we don't do sneak attacks when they're attacking a companion. In general, it's just really bad. The way it works with companions is build.
I knew it. A secret passage.
Come on!
Strike like a hawk. There was no other way at the end.
That was perfect if you didn't get spotted by him.
The time comes soon when... What? Who are you to dare set foot here? Ah. You are Dragonborn. I can feel it. And yet... You have done little beyond killing a few dragons. You have no idea of the true power a Dragonborn can wield. This realm is beyond. You have no power here. And it is only a matter of time before Solstheim is also mine. I already control the minds of its people. Soon they will finish building my temple, and I can return home. Send her back where she came from. She can await my arrival with the rest of Tamriel.
What happened to you? It seemed as though you were... Where? Come, there looks to be a way out through here.
Alright, at least we got this one.
You see that green light? That comes from the Windstone, where my people work against their will. They must be freed soon. The village is just ahead. Thorn has used his magic to raise a barrier around it, protecting the few of us left. That the barrier is still there is a good sign. Father, I have returned. There is yet hope.
Freya! What news do you bring? Is there a way to free our people?
No, but I have brought someone who has seen things. She has confirmed that Miraak is the one behind the suffering of our people.
I live to serve.
But how is that possible? After all this time?
I fear there is too much we do not yet know.
Please, tell Storm what has happened.
I'll be back.
Alright, there we go.
So you have seen the... If you could go, then perhaps you may be able to.
Alright, yeah, let's continue Dragonborn. Let's get the the armor. Why not? I mean, I'm not going to get enchanting up anytime soon, and why the dragon is... We are ready for the dragon. Just that I cannot get the first hit easily. He's fighting trolls. It's also impossible to see anything in here. It's not counting as sneak attack anymore. Okay, dragon down. Yeah, Mirak takes it. They're walking Mirak.
It takes a strong will to command a dragon.
Yeah, yeah.
Perhaps you aren't as powerful.
Keep talking, little man. Okay, I'm going to get the torch from this guy before I get spotted because he has the torch. This is just so dumb every time. Like, the torch is on by default in Skyrim. Not an option. If you immediately read the book again. I think you can go through the book, right? You just cannot do the final part. So you get stuck at the... oh, sorry for the noise. You get stuck at the wall of power, the one with the shout, the dragon armor shout, whatever it's called. I think you get there, you get stuck there, and then you can fight the dragon there. You cannot kill it. You need because you need bend will, right? And bend will you can get it only from Herma. I'm pretty sure you can go through a book. How do I not find the Windstone? Indeed. The only thing about the armor is that it's good for a different type of character. Because it doesn't give you... It gives defense and damage, but only melee damage. So that armor is fantastic if you manage to use it with the melee assassin. And that's why the melee assassin does more damage than anything I can do with the range. You get a set of bonuses that only the melee one gets. But yeah, you could definitely use that armor for a similar build. It's also very fun to be a stealth character going around with the armor.
So it is. He came to us, seek him out. But beware, you are now walking the same road as Kuna.
Alright, so we need to do this quest and then we can go and get the armor. So the quest itself is not hard. The problem is when we exit the stupid ruins that we have a dragon that knows that we are already there. And it's a stronger dragon. But I may let Nello deal with him. I may just hide. Nello is capable of killing a dragon.
I wonder if a dragon, everything... Dangerous Mira? I wasn't... Oh, yeah. But I do know. Yes, I do. Tuna Chardak, then. Follow me.
Let's go.
Got a debtor over here.
She was real surprised when I pulled that knife from her.
Mage. We didn't get the others to wake up. Usually you have several on the coast, like 2 or 3. I don't remember how many. But this time, no. By the way, given that we are getting close to the end of this build, I'm thinking about the next one. And I have 2 options. I can do again the Blood Mage, which I really would like to bring to the end game if possible, because I think at least I would be interested if it's playable. Because up to this point I managed to play it, so I don't know. The other one is I'm thinking about the barbarian build, just for fun, and go full in with 200, maybe what axe. Yeah, I think that would be fun too.
The Dwemer certainly knew how to do it. These towers have outlasted their creators.
Okay, as always, I'm going to bypass this because it's super long and I have no intention to do it. I'm strong enough to do the full dungeon without any problem. The only issue is really at the end, and that's what we're going to fight. So the 2 enchanted spheres plus the boss, the Centurion. The 2 enchanted spheres should be fine. It would be nice to let the Neloth play this because he's a mage, a very strong mage. He can deal with them without any issue. Right, what is Neloth? Usually he's here complaining, and now that I need him to... Oh. 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 What the hell is Neloth? Random Nilo decided to not help. Alright, fine. We do it without him. I was banking on Neloth coming and helping, but sure. I wonder why though, this time. Hey, he's always here, I swear. Why this time no? What happened? I gotta know, man. There we go. Whirring clock, whirring clock. Oh, mushroom. Okay. Not that we need them, but alright, this dragon, this super annoying dragon. We need to wait. Nighttime. I need to remember when I finish the black book to wait night. Actually, you know what? The food is cheap, so let's sleep until 8. So when I go out, it's not daytime. I have no idea where Nelot is. I will be really interested in knowing where Nelot is. It's usually front and center of this quest, this mission, including commenting on you entering the black book, and now is like missing in action for who knows what reason. Ah, what a bad shot. What an insanely bad shot. And I don't know where they are perfect. I should have taken my time. I knew I should have taken my time and I didn't. So there goes another invisibility potion. One and two. And this sucks. It's a game of invisibility. I'm invisible, they're invisible. The first one that finds the other wins. Okay. No, this is the one of the problems because one is down. Let's see these two. Alright. Never mind. It's much harder as a warrior, this part. So many points we have? 1,400. I need 3,000 to get 100 in alchemy. I'm also considering going going up with Oh, it's not the bolts that are strong, it's the crossbow that is really strong. I don't know what he is. I don't know what he is. So let's get him out. Wait for it to start searching and then we spec stuff. This is the strongest crossbow that I can craft. There is like, well, one of the two. One of the two. And it is also fully tempered with all the bonuses. Took forever to get all the bonuses, but now we have them. And essentially it is as strong as it can be. So it does shred everything. It does even more damage with Dragonbone bolts. One more, I think. Yeah. Now the problem is, how do I not get spotted by this guy? But he's not what looking at us. Good. Switch to Dragonborn. Here we go. 5th Black Book.
Well,
And this also unlocks the quest to get the armor.
has finally led you here to my realm, as I knew it would.
And then I think we do Dungard. I know we're going all over the place, but
You are
feels like it's the best option.
learn from me. I know what you want. To use your power as Dragonborn, to bend the world to your will. Here then is the knowledge you need, although you did not know you needed it. The second word of power. Use it to bend the wills of mortals to your purpose. But this is not enough. Mirak knows the final word of power. Without that, you cannot hope to surpass me. Mirak served me well, and the sky know you will. And then I will give you the knowledge that you seek. Send the Scar Shaman to me. He holds the secrets that will be mine.
All right. Yeah. So about this. I really don't like this. No, Nail. Oh. He touched me and made me visible. I was good, and then he touched me and made me visible. And I cannot, yeah. Alright, let's go invisible again and let the Nailot fight. To be honest, unless I can I find another way to do a sneak attack, let's let Nailot fight. Yeah, he knows that I'm.
When Mirak returns, all will bow before him.
Yeah, exactly. But the fun thing is not that. The fun thing is that you cannot choose. Bethesda made it so that you need to follow the Hermios Mora. That it's not even an option for you. So you need to trust Mora. Isn't that awesome?
Certainly.
Remember when we had choices in the Elder Scroll? I do. I used to love it.
A butler's work is never done.
It's really a shame that Bethesda moved away from a choice-based RPG. I will never understand that part. I still remember this interview where Pagirulo said that in Morrowind there was too much freedom. Morrowind and Fallout 3 there was too much freedom. So they had to crack it down for Oblivion. It's like, what are you talking about, mate? That was the good part.
The ash from the Red Mountain has made the land sick. I am in no mood to... It is Baldur I... If someone wants... I saw... south and west. If your road takes you that way, perhaps you could search for any sign of...
Well, let's go. Raven's Rock, and let's go. The good news is that this is a bit easier. I just would like to avoid using Dragonborn bolts because it's overkill. So maybe let's wait tomorrow.
It's busy and... Absolutely.
You got a good thing going here now. Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
You have only steel. And get...
Bring your weapons and armor to me. I'll fix it up right.
Fine. Let's play with the weakest version of the balls. Alright, let's go.
Time to end this little game. Can't hide from me.
I didn't know about the Moratong. But this is a problem. I really don't have the time to fight them.
Are you prepared to die?
Although, if they have the... if they have Bonini, that's not bad.
Not so tough now, are you?
You're going to pay for this.
Alright, there's a third one.
Found you.
Come on, let's see what you got. I'll send you half Redoran for honor.
Okay. Alright, does this mean that it will keep coming for me? Because if it does, then I need to be careful in Soul's time. Anyway, they're a really good source of ebony and malachite. Probably one of the few renewable sources in 3bftweaks, so... No? I'm kind of happy that we get to fight them, we get attacked by them. I hope they keep coming. As long as I see them before they hit me. Oh, I need to make the mask light. I just noticed that we have less armor and less... what is it? Less armor and less speed. The armor is whatever, but the 0.5 speed is surprisingly important. I hate them. Come on. To collect some I don't need that. Like in theory I could use moonstone and make some elven bolts, but yeah, I don't need them.
Thank the all. At worst, their leader, enchant. I will return to the village. When you have the map, please bring it to me there. And thank you. May the All-Maker bless your day.
It doesn't map it. If I don't have the map, even if I find it, it doesn't map it. Okay, fine. I don't need Starim anyway. Like, it could be an option Starim, but I really would like to go with Boetia's armor if I self-enchant my armor. It's just, it feels right.
It is good to see you. Until our next meeting, Skull friend.
I heard from Dior how you went in search of... I've come to know... I'll be heading back.
I fear... Take a look.
Now I'm off to pack for the expedition.
It doesn't sound anything good. What a shame. Alright. Let's go get the armor. I have the silver bolt. I have ethylating oil. I should be able to deal with this. Hopefully. The trick in this particular case is that, well, for one, the Dragon Priest is much stronger. I think it's the strongest of the Dragon Priest. It shouldn't really make a huge difference for the build, but it is not the easiest enemy.
Remarkable, isn't it? This tomb has been hidden for who knows how long. I've had a look around, and the only interesting thing I've found is... Now, I'm not sure if you can read the dragon language, but this seems to... Mind your step. This fire pit has anything to do with the riddle. Well done. Why don't you lead the way?
Alright, so I'm banking on the fact that the last room is pretty big and it's trapped. But we have light steps, so we should be completely hidden. The... And there we go, Necra failing me. Man, Necra is a really good mod, so I don't want to bash it too much because I feel like it's needed to play with crossbows. But man, it's so buggy.
Other than that plaque, there doesn't seem to be anything else. Let's see what the inscription says. I can't wait to get back to the village and start writing about this place. There you go. Now let's see what mysteries await us in the next one.
Ah, the other two were the dogs. That was easy.
These runes have faded a bit.
Battle Fury. I think that the Conjurer should have taken.
There's probably an exit through one of these, cough guy. Let's get moving.
I don't remember this puzzle.
I expect there's another riddle in here. Continue along the path. Don't tread where you've been. Interesting. Well, I'm pretty sure about two things. One, the riddle is most likely referring to these flat square stones. And two, I'm not going anywhere near them.
Okay, do I need to do... Alright, I will never understand why this puzzle is like this. Shit. All right.
Here's another wall with dragon language.
Can I do this without going? Oh, can I do this without standing up?
And most important,
Why didn't press it? Okay. No. Reload. What is it do? Alright, yes, passing potions. Makes sense. But if you have surpassing potions, I need to be careful. I hope it's only one surpassing potion, otherwise I may have a problem. Yo, good one. Not too hard. This theoretic only is doing a lot of heavy lifting with the Dragon Priest. It stops the regeneration enough so that I can kill them.
Here's another mention of the Guardian. Only assume that this is the Guardian's tomb we're standing in now. It says that he was loyal, and his reward was an honorable death.
Right, so we are here for the armor. So we're going to drop this armor and use Valok. Actually, what is the effect of Valok armor? Is just a Nordic? Yeah, it's 5% cooldown. It's not bad actually. But Valok has as an effect, secondary effect on top of when used with Crozes, which is increased sneak's attack damage against all targets by 20%. So what we lose with this is poison resist, magic, a bit of magic resist, but yeah, nothing really, nothing that matters.
I live to serve.
So this is the new armor. That's good. I was a bit worried about fighting this guy because we're not the strongest build against the dragon priests, but yeah, never mind that.
A butler's work is...
We also got a perk.
I suppose that would... Now I...
Man, light stabs is so good here. Not having the problem with the traps. Not for all builds, but for this specific build is so good. All right. It's Dangar time. It's Dangar time. I'd say that we are more than ready to take on this. If I would like to get to 100 alchemy before Archon, because I would like to get 45 marksman, the strongest version of 45 marksman I can get. It should be pretty good. And also it would be nice to have 45 sneak, the strongest version of that.
You there. Ezra's going to like you.
Come on, just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out. Got some fresh bacon? Let's sate that appetite, hmm?
Alright, it's also... sorry, it's also time to... there we go. Let me count. We need 2 perks here, 1 here, 1 there, so we are 3. So 11, we have 11 perks, and that's enough, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, we have 1 additional perk. We have 1 additional perk to put somewhere. So what I'm thinking is combat reflexes. The problem is getting there, but it could be an option. The other issue is that we don't need anything else here. Like, there is no reason to take... Yeah, to take anything else, really. Alright. Let's go 1 second to mortar. There is something I need to do. I've been postponing this for a while, but I think it's time to go and check how we do the chicken dumplings. And because they're going to likely be my snack. Apple dumplings, no chicken dumplings. They're going to likely be my snack for the rest of the game. We don't have any stamina issue, of course, but even more now that we have 517 stamina plus eventually plus Predator's Might. We're just so high with stamina, so I don't think there will be any problem with that. It would be nice to kill Movart just for the funs. Nah, enough vampires in the quest line. There is no need to do even Movart. I would be curious to see if I one-shot him, just for the fun, for the lols. But yes, I think what we are going to do now is Dungard, because I should be able to kill Archon easily. Hopefully I will do enough damage. I mean, if not, it's still one of the easiest bosses, right? Oh, we could do Dagon's Shrine. Do I really need to do Dagon's Shrine though? Feels a bit nah. It would be nice to take especially the Bag of Holdings, and it's pretty cheap to get. But man, a slider inside a small place is
What's the yarn?
always dangerous.
Finally, someone comes in. Kick off your boots. Stay a while.
Right.
Let me know if there's anything I
Aura
can help you
Whisper.
with.
We need Aura Whisper.
Welcome to the... Let's sate that appetite.
Apple dumplings, salt, red apple, green apple, safflower butter.
There ain't much to... Take a look. Until next time.
Okay, we can find all the materials. I don't remember where I can find anyway, it doesn't matter. Folks, I think I'm closing this here. We did so much progress today. The build, I mean, the build is going really well. We do a ton of damage. We're getting to a point where there isn't much more I can do about this. One thing I could do is I could start using one with the shadow to get the ×2 multiplier, but I don't know. We'll see. I need to think about this. For now, thanks for watching and see you. Bye bye.